Yeah,
So of course you still miss the human face-to-face interaction, yeah? You miss that
absolutely.
big thing. Right.
Yeah.
So maybe that was the negative side effect that we talked about previously. I want to ask you, how about the positive side effect? Do you uh,
Yeah.
list down any positive happen because of this work from home thing or fully online? Is there any positive side that you can think of, Sheila?
Yeah, of course. I think first and foremost, it helps you to mm, to kind of like juggle a few things a little bit more. So actually, this April I just started my MBA journey.
Yeah,
So
I saw that
yeah,
in your LinkedIn. Interesting. That's
yeah,
my next question actually. How
yeah,
come you
yeah, yeah,
want to pursue another MBA whereas you already get a
yeah.
perfect job
Yeah, I
in
think it felt a little
communication?
bit more.
Mm,
Yeah, to kind of like juggle this different stuff. Like I definitely underestimated how much time I need to put into my study, but I think having it like from home um helped me a little bit more. Of course, I need to be disciplined because if you're not disciplined with work, right, actually your work bleeds so much into your daily life, and I need to be careful about that. But what I try to do these days are I try to check my emails early in the morning, like 8:30, after my breakfast. And then usually at 9:30, I already kind of like, or from 9, I already started having meetings. And as you might expect now with Zoom, Microsoft Teams, there's a lot more meetings than as compared if you're at the office. But yeah, it allows you to do more. And usually I try to wrap up by 4:30, 5, because my client is also 1 hour ahead. So usually by 4, it's a little bit quieter. So sometimes by 4 or like 5 o'clock, I don't have any more like actual stuff that I need to do on my laptop. Sometimes I still have meetings or like catch up with my team that I can do over the phone,
mm,
but I will really take the time to go out for exercise. Like I exercise a lot more as compared to before lockdown, like 5, 6 times a week at least. Like I try to really get active, or else you're just sitting down at home. That's the positive thing. I'm an outdoor person. I enjoy going out and stuff. So I think it helps that having this like work from home means like when you finish at 5:30, you really can just change to workout outfit and then go out. Of course, I think I spend more time with my son. I think that's good as well. I think it
mm,
allows me to understand
right.
his
Mm,
learning journey. What is he struggling with, what he's good at, what he enjoy, what he doesn't like, what is his learning style. I think this 8 to 12 weeks helps me a lot to discover that. And kind of like be a bit more creative when it comes to learning, isn't it? Like learning is not just doing stuff on a workbook, but also um, discussion. Like he will come to me and ask, like, why is it like this? Why is it not like that? So then I have to kind of like have that discussion with him, and it's not like Asian style where you just tell your kid something to do and they just finish. It's not that, isn't it? Like you need to explain to him why things are in a certain way. Like my son can be quite critical, like for example, spelling.
mm.
Things that doesn't make sense to his hearing, he will like challenge me, like, why is water is not O? Why is it A? And then he tried to spell it to me, and like, of course, I'm not teacher. I'm not like trained to explain that in a certain way, but I can see where he's coming from. And I think that's good for his critical thinking. So yeah, I mean, like I have a lot more discussion with him.
Mm,
On a day that I'm less busy, and that's also good as well. Like let's say at work, sometimes my client they enjoy bank holiday or public holiday in Sweden. It means that my work gets a little bit lighter. I get to be a bit more creative on how I juggle work and homeschooling. Like, let's say I try to finish all of the stuff that I need to send, or like Excel based or PowerPoint based on my laptop. And then at 2 p.m., I brought him to the park. We brought sandwiches with us, and then I still work on my iPad, and then he can, enjoy some outdoor time as well. So I get a little bit more creative on like juggling all of this as compared if I'm 100% based in the office. So I think that's a nice thing. Of course, I struggle a lot with homeschooling. Not gonna lie, like not the most patient person in the world as well. So like, you know, yeah, but I think like the aspect where I can study a bit more, I can kind of like spend more time with my son, understanding his struggle on his learning journey, and get a bit more creative with work and homeschooling. I think perhaps that's the part that I will miss one day.
That you enjoy the most
Yeah,
at the moment, yeah?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So, Sheila, speaking about or talking about technology wise,
yeah,
yeah, I think we're free to say what brands or what category or what technology that you use in order to excel your work or even to help your son at school,
yeah,
for example. Can you mention the brands
yeah,
or category in that sense?
yeah, yeah. I think even before the lockdown,
Mhm.
we always wanted to subscribe to Disney Plus, and then it happened. Apparently, Disney was our big client as well. We just won Disney end of last year, so there was like little perks
Sorry.
that time, like to
I'm
sign up.
sorry. Can you say again what brands do you use?
Disney Plus. So
Disney
it's the equivalent
Plus.
of Netflix because Disney owns Marvel, Pixar, National
Oh,
Geographic. So it's really like Netflix.
oh,
So they house
right.
all of the content now on a subscription base. So you
Okay.
pay 49, you pay 49.90 for the whole year. It's really like Netflix, really like a lot of Disney shows and stuff is in it.
Okay.
Yeah, even before lockdown, we always wanted to subscribe to it, but it helps now because there
Okay.
are like programs such as National Geographic where there's a lot of like
Oh,
documentary
okay.
and stuff. Just
Right.
interesting for him.
Ah,
So my son quite enjoyed something that is factual. Um, so he likes like watching world's greatest dogs, or like we were watching about animal documentary in China. So he enjoyed it. So I think it helps, like let him watch that for an hour. But then after that, I asked him to draw animal habitats on the paper, just so I know as well what he's watching and stuff.
mm,
I think that helps. I've downloaded YouTube for kids previously for him, but the content can be a bit limited.
mm.
So actually at school, right, when they posted stuff in Google Classroom, actually it links a lot to YouTube as well. So actually the teacher also create like a few specific video, either is a story based kind of like book reading, or just even a fun singing and dancing video, or a specific kind of like problem solving technique video. So it's like, for example, let's say this week they give math task which is related to understanding block of tens or understanding division. So along with the task, they also put down a few YouTube links for the kids, for the pupils to watch. So yeah, Elliot enjoyed that as well. But yeah, I did tell him, like, for example, when he watch YouTube and stuff, like be careful of like clicking the ads and stuff. It
Mm,
is using my account, so I know his history and stuff of
mm,
what he watched. But I think he's quite good at that. I think we try to tell him about like digital safety and stuff. So yeah, he
mm.
used Google Classroom,
Google
which is part of the
Classroom.
school thing.
Yeah. What what
Yeah,
about
and
what
then
about you? What about you, Sheila? In your work, in
yeah,
your work line, what technology that you use to um,
yeah,
excel in the job?
yeah. We use Microsoft Teams a lot because it's our system and also our client system. We use in my MBA journey now. We use Zoom a lot. That's how they deliver the class.
Yeah.
Other than that, which I think is super, super helpful, and I've already implemented this for my team before all of this thing happened, we use a project management tool. It's called Rite, WRIKE. So it's
Mm-hmm.
the same like Asana or Trello, something like that. But I think it really helps us to keep track and make sure everything is, on top of your list without like micromanaging your team too much. So, for example, us, right, manager and above, we put our to-do lists in a specific folder. So we don't have to check with each other, hey, this client's request, are you the one who's looking into it? Like we know if we look at the list, okay, this person is taking care of this, I'm taking care of
Mm.
that. So let's sort of like, hey, do you know about this one? Are you on this? What's your progress? Because I think the tool allows you to put the item, put your name or someone else's name against it to kind of like indicate the responsibility, allows you to put the start and the end date, and also status means that is it new request, is it being looked after at the moment, is it pending something, is it completed. So then when you look at it at a single glance, gives you an overview. My team also are quite good in enforcing the client to brief us through this platform. So in the bigger picture, so we have 4 sub teams in our H&M team. We can see which team is busy, which team needs help, which team we can reallocate the work and stuff. So I find it super, super useful. And in fact, like my boss said that perhaps we are one of the most well prepped team to go into this lockdown, because a lot of our briefing process, a lot of our team status meeting and stuff is based on the workload that we can see on this stuff,
So
the tool.
it is
Yeah,
called project management tool. It is
yeah,
called project management tool, and it is available in your laptop or PC based. What about in mobile phone? Is it also accessible in
I
mobile?
do. Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah, I do have that. So I have the mobile app version, I have the iPad version. My client does the same. So this tool
Ah, yeah,
was
yeah.
introduced was introduced by us. Means that we know with H&M with 59 markets, we can't just rely on emails. We need something to visualize for us and for the client as well, because we work as a conduit or as a bridge between our global client and all of the 59 local market clients. So beginning of last year, we implement this. So our client use it heavily. Our partners such as Facebook use it as well. So we use this for everything, which helps. So everyone can see, okay, what are some of the key project that's happening. Client brief us through this, so we see the workload and stuff. If the global client wants to see what's going on in US market or what's going on in Australia market, they go into the tool, they can also see like what kind of campaign is going live for those markets. So
I
it's
see.
super helpful. It kind of like
Right.
minimize random email or just like checking on like stuff that don't need to.
Yeah. Just
Helps
like
us as
in
well to be more agile. Yeah,
just like in education, in this case
yeah,
university that I work with, we are using
yeah.
what we call learning management system. So I think it's
I
similar
see.
to that project management system, and you have like many brands that cater
Yeah,
for that subject. So instead of having tons of emails on our inbox,
exactly,
so you have divided and clustered everything in that, yeah,
exactly.
IT system
Yeah,
actually. So, Sheila, last questions. This would be
yeah. Of
my question.
course, of course.
What do you think will change after the pandemic is over, or maybe vaccine is already found? What do you think that would change permanently after this
Mm, yeah.
thing is over?
I think if I look at it from work perspective, right, it definitely changes your perception of physical uh, need of being there. I think a lot of stuff that usually used to be a meeting face to face, now we realize there's a lot of things that can just be an email or can just be a quick 15 minutes call. So that will definitely makes company think what kind of talent that they need to hire. Absolutely. Back then, we always say, right, when we hired, especially like junior team members, we always say that if you um, if you can't trust this person to work from home once a week, back then, even before the lockdown, we do have the policy that people can choose a day of the week to work from home. If you can't see this person sitting on their laptop and do their work when they're working from home once a week, don't even pass their probation. That's what we live by. Now it's even more because now we even have to hire and we even have to onboard the people directly already in this online environment. So that element of trust needs to be there, but also we also kind of like look into the talent to be proactive and like reaching out to us if they don't understand a thing or they need something. Because more than anything, if you're silent, we take it as you know what you need to do. So I think work will dramatically change from what I've seen as well. Yes, there's a lot of people being furloughed or kind of like being made redundant, but also at the same time now the world is your oyster. Now you can apply for that job that you want in Paris or in US or in Singapore. Like
I see.
a lot of a lot of company now are very open in hiring people remotely. My company already announced that they are not putting anyone under pressure to go back to office until 2021. So at some stage the office will
But
be
you
reopened.
still,
So
you're not forced to come back until 2021, but you're still getting paid, right?
yeah, of course. We're still working. Means that yeah, there is no means like there shouldn't be any team that tell their team members to hey come to office blah blah blah. I think at some stage it will be
Physically.
open definitely. Yeah, like for example, let's say if me and my boss we want to meet up, like I think
Meet?
it will be allowed at a certain point, but means that most of the time you are expected to work from home only for
Right.
certain stuff that you need to really use um, the office facilities to
Physical
deliver your
meeting.
work. Yeah, let's say you want to have this virtual quarterly business review with the client and you need those TV with the camera and stuff, then yeah, I think you're allowed to come to the office. But other than that, you're expected to work from home. Twitter
Mm.
already announced that they not expecting their staff to be at the office indefinitely.
Sorry,
With
can you repeat? Who already announced?
Twitter,
Twitter?
Twitter,
Oh,
yeah, they
okay.
already means that people can work from home forever as much as they want to. Yeah, so it means that this opens up many opportunities as well. So people needs to see work and opportunity differently now. Like you don't have to just work from Jakarta. You can work for a company in Hong Kong, in Singapore, as long as you can deliver. So that's a nice way to see it. I think
Mm.
there's also kind of like a lot of now what I can see like a lot of online work ethic that is being introduced and stuff.
Mm.
What's
I
the nice
see.
ethic for you to jump into Zoom meeting? How to respect someone else's privacy and stuff. Like like yes, you are at home. You're not going out. You have your laptop with you, but it's also to a certain extent. I mean, in UK at least, like there's a lot of material out there. Like how do you respect your colleagues' personal time? Even though this person
Sheila,
is at home.
I think
Yeah.
that's a very good idea for a university like us or for campuses like us to make a specific module for that.
Yeah,
Online
yeah,
ethics or
yeah,
professionalism. Yeah, I think it's
yeah, yeah,
conduct, online behavior, something like that should be introduced since
yeah.
uh, a junior level, right?
Yeah, I learned it a lot from my MBA journey. Like, I think that time the professor, it's also their first time to fully conduct everything online, so I can
Online.
see they're still adjusting.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good stuff. Like, for example, back then, it's in a class with 100 cohorts or 100 students. It's
Uh-huh.
impossible for everyone to speak up, raise their hand, and speak up. But now using a combination of the chat box on the site, actually it
Mm-hmm.
allows more people to be proactive, sharing their opinion, asking questions, helping each other out. If someone said, "Oh, I didn't catch the last bit, what was it?" So the class interaction is firing up. but also it's up to the professor to see some of the interesting opinion and then invite the person to unmute and then speak. So I've seen like some professor really nailed this. Some were drowned into so many opinions and questions. So then this professor might not be able to finish the whole material in a few hours. So kind of like being distracted, like, oh yeah, okay, like trying to answer everything. Some totally ignore the chat that is going on the side and just plow through, although like people say, I don't
Mm.
understand this one, like,
Mm.
but some good professor mix the technology aspect
Balance.
of this,
Mm.
so the class interaction, like saying, okay, I know now it's like 5 hours, it's very packed and stuff. So what I'm going to do is there will be um 10 minutes break every, I don't know, an hour or so.
Right.
There will be some time that I will invite you to unmute and speak. So then we kind of like have a fruitful discussion, but still keeping track of the material. There's also a good combination of them asking us to, they give us like 30 minutes to be away from our laptop, like use
Mm.
paper to sketch stuff, and then but then use technology to then upload what we sketch back in this platform, so then everyone can see each other's work. I think that's a really interesting way of like
Yeah.
conducting meeting or classes, on which I've learned on my MBA journey, although it's meant to be physical, but well, yeah.
Which one do you prefer now? If I ask you a question, when you have to go to the MBA class, do you prefer fully online like today, or you still want to
Yeah.
physical face-to-face meetings?
I still think, because for me, I'm taking a part-time MBA, so I still am very keen of going back to class, because there is a reason why I don't opt for fully online MBA. However, there is a few of this class interaction thing that I've noticed using technology actually super interesting. So for example, we give this suggestion to the university saying that even let's say if one day we come back to the class, I think it's really
Yeah.
good to have a chat box. So it's not that everyone also just vocally, verbally talk, because that keeps on dragging or like digressing from the main topic. But also, there's a lot of good interaction that's happening on the chat box that later the professor can review, or even just ask the cohorts helping each other to share materials, exchange opinion and stuff. So it's a combination of both, perhaps.
So
Yeah.
you prefer what we call now in education a blended learning. So it's a
Yeah.
50% online, but of course you still have another 50% to meet face to face. The face to face human interaction
Yeah.
thing are simply cannot be replaced, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I hope it's not replaced for good. I think it's still really critical. Like, I'm a people person. I get energy back when I
Yeah.
interact with someone else. So
Yes.
I'm struggling in that sense. But I
I
need to
can
be
relate
smart
to
about
that.
it. Yeah. Yeah. Need to
People
be smart about
person.
it. Yeah.
With technology, we have like a delay even for a few seconds, or we cannot see the whole emotion, the whole movement. You cannot
Yeah.
hug the people, hug your best friend. You cannot.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
Last week, I also mentioned this story to my other friend. One of my friend was having a birthday, and then I
Mm,
like me, my husband and I would like to give him a gift, a small thing, a
mm,
present, and then we came to his house and then delivered the gift, but then we cannot
mm.
even shake hands. It's
Yeah, yeah, of course.
automatically we just do like this, namaste, and then
Yeah.
I feel I miss uh,
Yeah.
the physical physical
Yeah,
interaction.
interaction, isn't it? Yeah.
It's so sad. Hmm.
Yeah, very true. But yeah, um, learning to live with the new normal, I guess. Like, it's a, yeah. So it's a daily learning for me. Yeah.
It's a challenge, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for this fruitful discussion, Sheila.
You're most welcome.
I wish the very best for your work, your fully parenting now. I mean, Well, yeah, you meet your son like 24 hours now, 24 hours per day. And then I wish you uh, a very best for your MBA, your degree.
Thank you.
Yeah. How long
Yeah,
did it take? How long before your graduation?
2 years, 22
You have
months. That's
to
long.
put a
So
target.
yeah, 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 yeah.
20?
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like even without realizing it, it's already 2 months. 2 months, 22 months. So yeah, almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. And now you are
Yeah,
in the
second month.
second month. Okay.
Yeah, still very long.
Another
So yeah,
20 months to go. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Very best wishes for you. Thank you very much, Sheila, for having this conversation.
You're most welcome.
And I will publish to my social media. Yeah. Uh,
Thank you. No worries. Yeah.
get this. Okay. Thank you. Send my
Have a lovely
regards to
evening.
your
Bye.
family. Bye bye.
I will. You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.